Hello, my name is Josiah. Today I'll be showing you a little bit about how to prepare to play at the piano. I'm going to come to the piano. I'm probably going to sit down, unless I'm Jerry Lee Lewis, and then I can stand up. You can ask your parents about him later. Okay. When I sit at the piano, I want to make sure that I'm not too far away. Otherwise I can't reach the keys way out at the end of the piano. I need to come a little closer so that I can reach the whole keyboard. Now if I'm sitting too close to the piano, I can't extend my arms and I can't reach the middle of the keyboard because my torso is in the way. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit and then I can reach that middle easily. An easy way to find the perfect distance from the piano is to take my arm. I'm going to extend it straight without bending my elbow, make a fist with my fingers, and my fist should just meet the fall board above the keys. You see? So I'm at a good distance. If I'm too close, my elbows will be bent, and if I'm too far away, I won't be able to reach. I'm going to find this good distance from the piano. Now I'm going to make sure that I'm using the right part of my fingers to play. I want to use this front part of the finger. I'm not going to use the back of my fingernail, and I'm not going to lay my finger flat. An interesting fact about our fingers, we have these little lines that make our fingerprint. They're like the lines on car tires. They give us friction so that we can grab onto something. If I use the front part of my finger, I can grab onto the key a little bit. If I use my fingernail, my finger will just slide all over and it might fall off the key. I don't want that to happen. The other thing I want to do is make sure that I'm only using this top third knuckle to move. I don't want to hyperextend the first or the second joint because that will put my finger out of position. I want my finger to have this nice smooth curve from the knuckle to the tip. Now I want to make sure that my wrist is in the right position. If my wrist is too low and I try to move my thumb under or over, it's going to make it very difficult for me to move my hand. I want it to be a little bit higher. If my wrist is up too high, my fingers won't reach the keys, and I won't be able to play all the notes easily. So I want to bring it a little bit lower there. The easiest way to find a good position is to make sure that your wrist is just slightly above your knuckles, so that that curve from the fingertip extends up. When I go to raise my wrist, I want to make sure that I don't also raise my shoulders and tense up my neck. We'll see why later, but that will mostly just make me tense and make me get tired very quickly. Now as I move up from my wrist, I also want my elbow to be nice and free so that it can follow my hand wherever it needs to go. Finally, when I have my shoulders nice and relaxed and my whole arm ready to move, I can use all of the weight of my upper body to give my playing some extra force. Now that I've got my body in a good position, I'm ready to play a piece. So let's review quickly what we learned. We want to make sure that we are not sitting too far or too close to the piano, so we make sure that we can reach our arm easily to the fall board without bending our elbow. We want to make sure that we are using the tip of our finger to play and not bending the first or second knuckles, only the third. We want to make sure that our wrist is just slightly above our fingers and knuckles so that it can move either way freely. We want to make sure that all the way up our arm, our elbow, our shoulder, and our neck are relaxed. That way I'm all ready to play any piece that I want. Thank you for watching.